Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Why are all the billionaires heading to New Zealand? Do they know something that we don't? Now, for the past couple of years, I have been reporting how billionaires have been in Marseille moving to New Zealand. Well, now we've got even more headed in that direction. And not only that, Obama and Miss Hillary Rodham, yes, I'm pronouncing that on purpose, Rodham Clinton, are going to be traveling there for touring and an unknown reason to the New Zealand area. Well, for starters, I want to show you this first report here, and this is on thesun.co.uk, and it's headlined, "End of the World. Silicon Valley billionaires are preparing for the apocalypse in New Zealand." Now, the report goes on to detail that if a natural disaster triggers an apocalypse, we know where Silicon Valley billionaires Peter Thiel and Sam Altman will flee to. That is New Zealand. And they're not alone. The uber rich are snapping up luxury properties in the country, earning it the odd reputation of a possible safe haven during the end times. Now, the report goes on to detail a few other billionaires that are already there. One of those include Russian industrial magnate Alexander Abramov, who spent reported millions building 5 homes right outside of Auckland, New Zealand. Another includes William Fawley, who bought a vineyard there back in Martinborough, New Zealand. And also Kim.com, the internet tycoon, has also moved to New Zealand. Now, if you don't like the sun.co.uk, it's also on Vanity Fair, who asked the question, does Peter Thiel know something that we don't? But they're not the only ones who have moved to the New Zealand area. There's actually a ton. Check out this report from the Daily Mail. It's about a year old, but it does detail how billionaires have moved en masse to New Zealand. Now, this report is headlined, "Apocalypse Island. Tech billionaires are building bolt holes in New Zealand because they now fear social collapse or nuclear war." What do they know that we don't? Interesting. They're building these things. The reasons given in those particular reports is because they are fearing nuclear war. Many are also fearing nuclear collapse. Now, even Peter Thiel in his home in New Zealand, I believe he even has a panic room there. So, and many others that I've heard reports of have been stocking up food supplies. As you guys know, I use my Patriot supply here. So if you're not prepped and ready for the apocalypse, if you will, you may want to do that. I've got links below. My Patriot supply is just the one that I back because the nutrition is a lot better than a lot of the other companies out there. But they're storing up food and water and supplies in the event of a rainy day, if you will. And why New Zealand is that prime property? Well, there's some things to think about with there, but I know there's a lot of movement in the area, and there's a lot of hills there, and even biblically speaking, it says that the millionaires will try to run and hide to the mountains, and I think that's what we're seeing with New Zealand there. Now, something else that I want to bring up, and I brought it up at the beginning of this video, but Hillary Clinton is going to be making a trip herself to New Zealand about the same time or within months of Barack insane Obama. Check out this report. It is from a New Zealand source, and it's stuff.co.nz. Hillary Rodham Clinton coming to New Zealand. On May 7th, she's going to arrive there and tour the area and then actually head over to Australia. Maybe she's scouting out the area to see if there's somewhere that she wants to build her own bunker or not. Quite sure which direction she's going to go with that, but either way, I find it interesting that she's going there. Well, just a few months before that, in March, Barack Obama is going to be traveling there. Check out this report on thehill.com titled "Obama to Visit New Zealand in March." On March 21st or around that area, he's going to travel to New Zealand. As of yet, no reason is given as to why he may be going there, but some believe it's to get in good with the Prime Minister there, John Key. So here we have two politicians, both on the left, far left side and the communist tendencies, going out to New Zealand to tour the area or scout the area, if you will. And well, who knows? Maybe they'll have a house there in the end after all. Anyhow, I wanted to bring all that to you and get your thoughts and opinions. There is constantly more movement every year, I've been noticing, and there's an uptick in it as far as billionaires and millionaires and politicians moving and getting hideaways in New Zealand. And the question has to be asked, do they really know something that we don't? Well, obviously, these high billionaires do have a little more information than the average person has. They have a lot of money and a lot of backing and can get a lot of information. So I guarantee you they might know a little more on the table than we know. And some of the things that they're throwing out there are nuclear war, are war in general, our economic collapse. Those seem to be among the top ones that are sending these billionaires to alternative countries. Either way, be prepared and make sure you are ready. Anyhow, that being said, please subscribe to the channel. It's really the only way to follow it. And please don't forget to check out my partner at getthetea.com. He has the most amazing detox product. This is actually a new tea one that he has. It's energy and detox. You can see it there. But he's got all kinds of products on his website, so make sure you go there. And if you're buying vitamins anyway, this is a great source, organic, non-GMO, at getthetea.com. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.